Greetings, Grand Rising, many rich risings and grand new day. I just wanted to speak on the subject of multiple dimensions and the multidimensional aspect of our spirits and the universe. Now, when it comes to our spirit and energy, our energy can be in multiple dimensions and places at once, while our physical body is tethered to this realm. You will notice this in your dreams as you explore multiple universes and versions of yourself. For example, from my personal experience, I was having a random dream about my old workplace and old work colleagues I used to work with. I was in the field doing whatever I do in that position, but I suddenly had the urge to use the bathroom. Now, I was instantly teleported back into my home in this dream where I thought I was awake and able to get up and go to the bathroom. So where I was sleeping, I found myself getting out of bed and walking to the toilet. But I couldn't reach the toilet for some reason. And it happened multiple times. Every time I tried to go to the bathroom, I found my body being dragged back. I found my spirit being dragged back to my body. Now at this point I was lucid dreaming, but I wasn't quite aware that I was in the dream state still. I knew I was lucid dreaming, but I thought I was awake. And I kept trying to go to the bathroom, kept trying to walk from my bed to the toilet. And every time I reached near the toilet, my spirit got dragged back. This started to manifest as sleep paralysis. As I started to be aware that I was sleeping and not awake, I felt my body, unable to move. And I felt myself trying to wake myself up so that I can actually use the bathroom. But every time I got close to waking up, I didn't want to leave the dream world. So I'll go back into the dream state, but I really need to use the bathroom. So instead of me dreaming about something else, I was just dreaming about using the bathroom. Now, this is an aspect of astral traveling, and when I realized I was actually astral traveling, I finally managed to wake myself up after about 5 to 10 attempts of going back and forth with this energy, with this dream. When I woke up, I realized the multidimensional aspect of this astral travel, because not only did I try to leave my body or try to walk to the bathroom, but I met people that was in the same household as me during this astral travel and had conversations with them on my way to the bathroom. But when I woke up in this reality, in the so-called real world, these people were still there because I was aware of them in my sleep, being in the hallway at the time. But my spirit body, or my astral body, was talking to their astral body, whilst they was already awake, but their astral body was interacting with my astral body. This helped me understand the multidimensional aspect of our soul on a deeper level. And I have many dreams where I'm living a completely different life, or where I wake up confused from the dream about the life that I was just living, as if I was living in a whole different reality, with a whole different life, a whole different set of circumstances. And for some of us, our energy can be in multiple places while awake as well. Sometimes in a daydream, or in the sense that our spirit is close with some of our loved ones and relatives, to a point that we can tell and pick up on this energy if something is wrong or something negative, something is about to happen. You ever get that instinctual calling to contact somebody because you feel that something is off, or you feel that something is about to happen to them, and when you call them, you realize you was right, because something was going off, something was happening. This is all to do with our higher senses and the astral world. Being in the astral world in multiple dimensions at once. So I'm just saying this to say that you shouldn't shrink yourself to one minute, tiny being, as your physical and spiritual body is made up of multiple dimensions of reality and spaces and time.